¿Qué tal a todos? Espero que estén muy bien. Es hora de continuar con las misiones. Vamos a ver primero a Jennifer a arreglar el megascopio. Luego ayudamos a Lambert, luego ayudamos a Eskel. Vamos a irnos así en orden. Tenemos que ver la cama que supuestamente Jennifer arrojó por ahí. Oye, este lugar es más grande de lo que pensé, ¿eh? Sí está grandecito. Venga, venga, venga. Fíjate cuántas reparaciones, cuánto habría que invertirle para que vuelva a quedar bien. Porque es que está súper mega descuidado todo. Pero pues bueno, es una escuela de brujos, ¿verdad? No tiene por qué ser bonito. Vamos adentro. Mira, Lambert está aquí en la mesa donde está un Katakan, un vampiro. Bueno, ahí lo ayudaremos después. Vamos primero con Jennifer. Habla con Jennifer. Ayuda a Jennifer a arreglar el megascopio. Ok, por aquí. En los tiempos de gloria, cuando los brujos, no sé, eran como muchos más, estaban en su auge y todo eso. Imagino estas escuelas como que llenas de niños, ¿no? Y de brujos maestros, ¡a la verga!
Damn it, you piece of shit! Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests, especially dull ones.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Me he enterado de lo de la cama, vamos a decir.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red
De
hair.
pelo pelirrojo.
So upset about Triss, you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Know what? We should end this discussion before I say something I'll regret.
Vamos, dime lo que piensas.
But I'd love to hear what you have to say.
Is that so? Very well then. Listen, you shagged my friend for upwards of a year. I cannot know what your witch's code says on the matter, but ordinary folk would consider it obscene, base, vile. I try not to think about it. That stupid bed was making it difficult. That's that.
Perdí la memoria.
Yen, told you already, I lost my memory.
And I've lost my patience!
¿Qué pedo? ¿Dónde me mandó? No puede ser.
Oh. She's really not in the mood.
Regresa con Jennifer. No mames, güey. Me mandó súper lejos. ¿Qué pedo, güey? Está bien, está. No chingues. Vale, que estás enojada, pero tampoco. Ah, lo bueno es que creo que puedo hacer esto, sí. Excelente. Menos mal. Espérate, tengo que ir con Jennifer otra vez. Tun, tun. Ay, vaya, estoy un poco jodido de la garganta. Vamos, Jennifer, que tengo que ayudarte con el megascopio, ¿no? O en sí ya no va a querer ayuda. No sé si estoy... No, ¿verdad? No. ¿Hacia dónde? Ah, ok, es para acá, sí, cierto. Ahorita no hablo porque es que la verdad, a decir verdad, me quedé sin palabras con lo que ahorita pasó. Digo, pues es que es la verdad, Geralt perdió la memoria. No sabía, ni siquiera sabía quién era Yennefer en ese entonces. No sé, normal, ¿no? Que puedan pasar muchas cosas así. Supongo que la que ahí estuvo mal pues fue Triss, porque Triss sabía que en ese entonces pues yo tenía algo con Yen y sabía que había perdido la memoria. Entonces aquí Geralt solamente es una víctima.
Ah, Geralt. Anything you'd like to say?
Sorry. Pretty dumb excuse.
Extremely stupid. I'm glad a mere whiff of fresh air helped you realize that.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid, the other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
All right, I'll talk to them. Anything else?
Yes. There's one other trifling matter. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
Who you plan to contact? Or is that a secret too?
First off, stop pouting. Second, no, it's no secret. Ida Emian, remember her?
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Una
Exactly,
élfica.
a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not so sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
All
Gracias por
right.
tu permiso.
How do I find the source?
Use this Potestaquizator.
¿Qué es esa cosa?
Potestaquizator? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are. Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for?
Te amo, Geralt. Venga, pues. Potesquisitador. Encuentra el origen de las alteraciones mágicas.
Nothing here.
Ok. Creo que es por donde está Lambert, sí.
Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger.
¿Por dónde era?
Can't be far now.
Leche de vaca. ¿Qué era? Atlas ilustrado de insectoides. Aracas.
So, Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
Es él, la fuente de energía.
Can we talk? So long.
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
Me he encontrado a Emir. A ver, pues esto no tiene nada que ver con eso.
Any crowned heads you haven't met?
A few. Hoping it stays that way.
Remember the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sodden? The North, all of it, fought together. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin,
Luego les
Not
habla.
much left of that.
No, tampoco.
See you later, Vesemir.
No, lo que quiero es encontrar esto.
Can't be far now.
Look, like that. Pretty, isn't it?
Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot.
Interesting. Not afraid of silver.
Ah, there you are.
¿Qué pedo? ¿Qué hay aquí?
Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir.
El
How
Uma.
goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
Tin, 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 tin. Venga, ¿ahora qué?
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes. Pulse weak.
Mounted witchering just never took off.
Ok. Esto que lo quería soltar. Venga, dice, ¿ahora qué? Dile a Jennifer que se acabó con el origen de las alteraciones. Muy bien. Supongo que ya debe funcionar el megascopio ahora. De hecho, creo que cuando lleguemos ya va a estar hablando con la hechicera esa. Se puede ir para allá abajo, quién sabe qué habrá. Fíjate que nunca he explorado como tal toda la fortaleza completa de Kaer Morhen. Nunca me ha dado por, no sé, explorar por la mera curiosidad.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
Supongo que te estaba gastando una broma.
No, he probably knew. But that's the sort of prank you only pull on someone you like.
You don't suppose he... Lambert? Really? I'm flattered. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Ok.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kedmil Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
Cadmide.
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elaine, Kedmil Foli. Gledev Don Eptenid, Bondro Ithne Iacus.
¿Conoces el dialecto?
Recognize the dialect?
Lathan Undod.
Meaning?
The so-called One speech, a forgotten language dating from before the migration.
The migration?
Later, Geralt.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Ensavern. Vafael.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Ojo. ¿Qué pasó?
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it, but do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end, or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade, for you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
¿Yo?
What was that about? The migration?
Good gods. Did they teach you no history here?
No. Vesemir figured sword work could be more useful on the path. Gonna answer me?
Naturally. One's never too old to learn. The Ensei and the NN elves were once one folk, the En Undod. Then came a cataclysm. No one knows its nature. The En Undod were forced to leave their world. They split along the way.
So if Uma's curse was uttered in this Lathan Undod,
Then it's old. Very, very old.
Una lengua muy antigua.
any idea what she was talking about?
Ciri, of course.
Wish everyone would just leave her the hell alone.
Wouldn't count on it.
¿Y ahora qué?
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
Finish whatever it was you and the boys were planning to do. Then we'll begin.
Bueno, pues ahora sí hay que hacer lo de Lambert y Eskill. Vamos a continuar con lo de Lambert, que pues está aquí abajito de volada. ¿Y esto? Ah, está cerrado. Patito feo. Vamos, lo de Lambert creo que sí medio me acuerdo, Y de hecho no es aquí, tenemos que movernos a las montañas o algo así. Porque tiene que llenar la filactería con poder elemental. Y el poder elemental pues es el poder de la naturaleza. Aquí está.
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Actually, more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Podría ser Ciri, hijo puta.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Ciri.
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Sí, así es Lambert. ¿Irritante?
Irritating, you mean?
I thought you liked people with bitchy streaks.
So long as they're women.
Then you found the best of them. Enough about that. The Circle of Elements awaits.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
De un aspecto.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side. So, you ready?
Listísimo.
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten that.
He who returns with his medallion
Entonces, Dios demostrará
proves
que es
himself
digno.
worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
Yeah,
No.
old man.
Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamandra assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
Continuemos.
Been thinking. We gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
Como quiera de ser bien padre ser un brujo.
I drop them in, then scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
Porque son súper resistentes. Tienen mucha condición, pueden correr y luchar sin cansarse. Está con madre eso, imagínate. Son perfectos para su profesión. Matar monstruos. ¿Qué?
Well, color me impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zeracania.
Save that tale for your next sorceress.
Bien culero este vato, güey. Pero cae con madre, la neta. Digo que se me hace, no sé, como un personaje muy real.
Things will be better between you.
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Mm-hmm. Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way.
Muy real por su humor, güey. O sea, se comporta como cualquier persona normal de la vida real lo haría. O sea, no sé, me gusta mucho.
Damn it. I moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
Encuentra la barca, ok. Parece que no está muy lejos. Listo.
Water hag.
¿Una bruja de agua? Háblala.
Last thing we need.
Adiós. Chocha del pantano.
All right. Cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know only 2 boys returned from my group?
You were the ones who ran into old Speartip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
¿Aún estás molesto?
That's still gnawing at you.
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for a crown 30 a head. So exactly what was the point?
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times. Believe you me.
Venga, sube la barca.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
Lambert es de los que más desprecian o detestan lo que son, o sea, ser brujo. Lo cual es totalmente entendible porque los brujos eran niños huérfanos que pues prácticamente, o no necesariamente a veces huérfanos, se los robaban. Que personas que creían que podrían tener la capacidad de sobrevivir al entrenamiento porque era un entrenamiento durísimo.
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose.
Y muchas veces era totalmente en contra de su voluntad, o sea, no los dejaban decidir ni les preguntaban si realmente querían ser brujos. Solo los empezaban a demostrar y ya.
Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
No está mal, dice. Qué pendejada, ¿no? Pero... Hay algo por abajo.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs. Right, almost there.
La prueba final.
Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside,
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom? Like, step softly or you'll wake old spear tip?
Eres más quisquilloso que Jen. ¿Sigue por aquí?
old spear tip still down there?
Yeah, he is. Unless he's done us a favor and killed over on his own. Could come at us at any moment.
How'd the rhyme go? Old spear tip's a deep sleeper.
Wake him up and you'll sleep deeper. Come on.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Suena de volada que sí es.
Whatever you want to do.
You're probably right. Let's go, straight to the cave.
Finally, something reasonable.
Algo razonable. Sí, ya he ido y sí es una ilusión producida por una boira, creo. Y ya, es todo. Venga.
Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready? Oh, you fat fuck.
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
Vamos.
Wall looks a little shaky. Hard, maybe?
And wake old spear tip stomping like that.
Relax. I slip.
Aquí. El viejo punta de lanza está por aquí cerca, se me hace.
Ah!
What?
Something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Ha ha.
Venga, venga, venga. Me encantan los diálogos de estos dos, la verdad. Es un disfrute total.
Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Ah, so soft and sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
¿Qué es, güey? Es como un gigante, ¿verdad? Ahí está.
Oh, good to be back above ground.
Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Tratas de impresionarme.
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen. What? What are you doing?
Killing monsters.
Good one.
Muy bueno.
Just came out that way. Come on.
Este es un guiño a uno de los trailers del juego. Fue un trailer que básicamente ese trailer fue el que hizo que el juego fuera tan famoso incluso antes de salir, fuera un juego tan esperado.
Magic. A place of power.
Lo pueden buscar así como The Witcher 3 Killing Monsters. Y está en YouTube. Muy, muy, muy padre, la verdad. Excelente, un punto de habilidad al fin. A ver, vamos a ver si podemos mejorar algo. ¿Qué estaría bien mejorar? Ah, pues vamos a mejorarnos art. No, esto es lo del escudo. Excelente. Ahí está. Muy bien. Vamos a meditar una horita. Para que se nos quite lo de la poción. Ahí está. Ahora sí, continuemos.
See him shit and run as soon as he saw us?
Never known a troll to do that.
Se está yendo.
Witches is to walk no more. Stops. This mountain, Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain. Huh? Oh. Hi! This Troll Mountain.
You talk to these idiots.
Solo queremos.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Witches is thing one say, thing two do, thing three do, sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
No mames, Lambert, eres un pendejo.
They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
Ah, por pendejo. Me hubieras dejado hablar con ellos. ¡Uy! Ahí está.
We walk throws. News goes no far more. Witches is understanded?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the circle of elements.
Listen, but we
Trolls a castillo de brujos no ir.
Witches
Sí.
castle. Locks lots there.
Piedras bonitas.
Enjoying this little chat, cause it's not.
No lleva a ninguna parte. Déjame hablar, ¿quieres? Puta madre.
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Throw rock, throw.
Brujos no responder, solo bla bla bla. Brujos ser bueno.
Only you.
Monstruos
Witches
matar.
is monster kills.
Esa cara no poner. La cara de Lambert.
We do go this.
Nosotros
shall
machacar.
ba-
Dejaremos nuestras espadas.
All right. We'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want them know. Thick metal. Mouth stings.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
Está bien, solo no nos van a hacer
I think you
daño.
might have missed your calling. If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly,
Nos mata.
Witchers kill monsters.
Your memory's shit. They only kill harmful monsters.
They threw stones at us, Geralt.
Whine about it to Eskel later.
Just
Unos pasos más y ya, aquí está. Lo que hacen es que los brujos desde pequeños, por eso es lo que se estaba quejando Eskel,
Well,
deben llegar hasta aquí
made it.
totalmente solos,
no denying
sin
that.
ayuda de nadie. Y ponen su collar ahí
Beautiful view.
para que se llene de poder elemental. Una hermosa vista. Viniendo de ti, eso es un gran elogio.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest.
Hay que encender esto.
How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air? Geralt?
Phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements, while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah, used Axie, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axie. Saved my life a short while ago.
¿Cómo?
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me, and the other started rummaging through my satchel. I made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, and then hang himself.
Una gran historia.
Wow. Truly great story.
Isn't it? Real side splitter, I think.
Tell
Divertidísimo.
me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
¿Ves? ¿Tanto odias ser brujo?
Think it's that bad being a witcher?
Guess I could have been someone worse. Just a shame I had no choice.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return? Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
Es que ves como todos tienen un pasado horrible, ¿no? Te digo que Lambert es de esos personajes tan complejos que no sé cómo logran. Te juro que los escritores no sé cómo logran eso. O sea, hacer un personaje que es detestable, pero al mismo tiempo te provoca quererlo abrazar, me explico. Bueno, supongo que lo que él no quiere es que le tengamos lástima. Así que, pero pues como quiera, vamos a decirle que lo siento.
Didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter, well, there's your answer. All right. We've griped enough. Let's get out of here.
Need to get our swords. Witcher with no swords like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
Venga, pues.
Witches is his sharp back club takes, and home goes.
Don't worry. I don't need convincing. Come on, Geralt, let's go.
Listo. También chida la ropa que lleva ese vato. Vale, volvamos.
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
Lo que más me encanta es que nos teletransportan automáticamente a la fortaleza. Porque eso de volver andando, no, qué perra hueva. Bueno, ya nada más nos falta lo de ayudar a Eskel. Y pues terminamos el episodio.
Must be Eskel's prince. No one else has left the keep recently.
Lambert. Excelente. Cebo para un coliéndido. Aquí está. Sigue el rastro dejado por el caballo. Muy bien. Vamos a checar lo del punto de habilidad. ¿Qué podemos mejorar ahora? De aquí no hemos mejorado nada. Pero es que no sé, como que nada me llama la atención. Aumenta 78 el umbral de sobredosis. No sé, ¿sabes? Como que no me llama la atención aumentar nada de aquí. De aquí La regeneración de vitalidad durante el día aumenta en un 10%, de vigor durante la noche en un 1%. Super X, ¿sabes? Ojo del lince, metabolismo aumentado, nada. Vamos a seguir aumentando de aquí. Creo que podría ser una buena idea aumentar los ataques fuertes. Casi no los uso, pero venga, vamos a aumentarlo en 1. ¿Hasta dónde se habrá ido? Oh, aquí ya se desvió del camino. A ver. Cerveza aquí. ¿Por qué? Debe estar más rancia que nada. Oh, ahí está el caballo.
That's his horse. What's its name? Scorpion? Beautiful animal. Footprints. And hoofprints. A goat. Interesting. Eskel made camp here. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while.
Aceite para dracónidos, excelente.
Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent. Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree.
Una cabra.
A clump of goat hair. Ugh, the stench.
Aquí está. Ah, sí, cierto, es verdad. Es que para cazar un coliéndido, usan de cebo una cabra. Así también lo hicimos al principio del juego, cuando matamos a un coliéndido y llegar a perchar el cuervo.
The nose knows.
Aquí está Skeletal. Por fin lo conocemos.
As for forked tails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See, your memory's back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
Whereas you're getting hard of hearing in your old age. Squawking grouse could have snuck up on you.
Nah, heard you panting from 3 miles away. Just didn't want to give up that vantage point. Good to finally see you again.
Este hombre ya es más agradable. Lo mismo digo.
You too. How are things?
Same old, same old. Another day, another drowner.
That it?
I'm a simple witcher wolf. Don't fight dragons, don't fraternize with kings, and don't sleep with sorceresses. Unlike some.
Considérate afortunado.
Fame's not all it's made out to be. Consider myself lucky if I were you.
You're right. Takes a lot of champagne to wash down all that caviar. That is tough going.
Qué vida tan dura.
Shh. Hear that? Incoming.
Aquí está.
Off. Hit the wings.
No puedes atacar ese objetivo porque supongo que porque el guión así lo pide, ¿no? Debemos dejar que escape.
Bleeding heavily
from an artery. Blood's light colored. Can't fly much
further.
Foul, overgrown reptiles. Hate it when they do that. Might have saved us some trouble. Let us kill it now.
Then maybe gut itself, run a spit down its throat and out its ass?
Damn straight.
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved this lost knight once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him, give me what you find at home and all that. No kid this time, but his mare had just foaled.
Escalon Scorpion, landed here, bound by
Not
fate.
very gracefully.
An enchanting tale.
Tracks. We broke its wing, I think. The old hen, she cackled. She cackled on the fence. The old hen, she cackled. And she ain't cackled since.
What's that song?
Some old hill folk tune. Perfect for hiking. My mom sang it to me.
You remember her?
Just that silly song. Nothing else.
Ok. Ah, pues interesante historia sobre cómo consiguió el caballo. Oh.
Fled to its lair, looks like. I want to look around some.
Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand.
A ver, vamos a investigar por aquí. Carne putrefacta. Aquí tiene que haber diagramas de brujo. Ok. Oh. Nah, es una piedra rúnica nada más. Ah, aquí está.
All right, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Yen tell you why she wants this?
Mean you don't know? And that, doesn't bug you?
Claro.
Of course it does. Don't see us lifting the curse without her, though.
We could have gone to Triss for help.
Put it to you this way. If Yen can't help Uma, we can always go to Triss. She won't hold it against us. But if we'd done it the other way around...
There'd be hell to pay.
Exactly. Enough of this talk. Let's go.
Sí, ya entendí. Excelente.
Yes, Wolf.
Oh, aquí está el diagrama. Ya, creo que más... Ya no, ¿verdad? Era todo. Sí, parece ser que era todo.
Yes, Wolf.
¿Y ahora qué? ¿Tenemos que regresar? ¿En serio? ¿A pie? ¿Ahora no nos van a teletransportar como otras veces? Bueno, lástima. ¿O sí?
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's the better rider.
Venga.
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to care Moorhen wins!
Bueno, una carrera nomás porque sí. 500 metros. Nunca le equipé a Sardinilla las alforjas, ahora que me estoy acordando. ¿Se las podré equipar ahorita? ¿Sí? Mira. Ay. Es aquí, ¿verdad? Sardinilla. Alforjas, listo. Ahora ya puedo llevar, se supone, 190 kilos, bueno. ¡Oh! Por acá, por acá. Venga, que ya casi llegamos. Voy a hacer que descanse un poquito el caballo. Ya. Está adelante. ¡No! Creo que se me adelantó demasiado. Perdí.
I could beat you riding a lame sow. Good one.
Underestimated you, or should I say Scorpion. One fast mount.
And I overestimated you. If I'd known it'd be that easy, I'd have bet something on it.
¿Qué quieres?
All right, name your prize. Earned it.
Had this craving for Mahakaman spirit a while now. Nothing burns quite like it.
Have a bottle for you next time we meet. Promise.
Hold you to that.
Excelente, bueno, pasa la tarde con los brujos. Bueno, vamos a seguir con esa misión. Vamos a darla por terminada. Creo que esto ya es lo último. Es que él se ve que ha tenido una vida dura, por las cicatrices que tiene en la cara. La verdad sí que creo que la ha pasado más mal que los demás. Esas cicatrices se ve que cuando se las hicieron tuvo que haber dolido, pero que sí un putazo. Venga, que quiero terminar esta misión porque lo que sigue, lo que viene, eso de pasar la tarde con los brujos, pues es literalmente nada más, pues, estar con ellos, ¿va? Y pues como amo los diálogos, quiero disfrutarlo. Este Katakan me da, o sea, no sé, está interesante. Quién sabe para qué lo tendrán ahí.
Got you everything you need.
Splendid. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Eskel, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
¿Cómo cuál?
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
Se ha convertido en un viejo ruñón. Está bien.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
A ver, tú, Lambert, ¿qué onda?
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caradon?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's where the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the roads safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Pragmático, como siempre.
Pragmatic as ever.
You could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
Ay, perdón, es que han tocado la puerta.
Where'd you go while you were away, Eskel?
Aldersburg. Hunted a higher vampire.
Oh ho ho. Dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My client threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
Y al vampiro
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Triss va tirando.
Triss is managing all right.
How are those scars she got at Sodden? Still there?
Lambert. Not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You'll fucking what?
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what?
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witch?
Convertirlo en un
Of
grupo.
course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
Pero pues puede que no
What are the
sobreviva.
chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
It'll be the first trial in years, decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten. And that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Aprendices.
I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Mitad licor y mitad gaviota.
Pour us another. Bottoms up.
Dun, 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 dun. Entonces esa Samovila.
So, what's this about a Samovilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yoko fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
Jennifer y yo ya no estamos juntos.
You can breathe easy. Yen and I, we're not a couple, and we won't ever be one.
Ah. Explains why the Sorceress Superior was so damn silky.
Lambert, drop it. Sorry, Geralt, that was, insensitive. We didn't know. You wanna talk about it?
No. I want a drink.
Doable. Definitely doable.
Esa madre que han de estar bebiendo para poderse emborrachar ha de ser súper fuerte, güey.
Colder and up a nice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return.
Porque los brujos tienen un metabolismo súper acelerado y no cualquier sustancia les hace tener... O sea, vaya, ellos no con el alcohol que nosotros podríamos emborracharnos, a ellos no les haría nada. Por eso lo que están tomando debe ser algo que con un solo sorbo ya... ¡Ay, güey! No me lo quiero ni imaginar.
You and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about certain things.
Guessing that's quite a list.
It is.
Hello, young'uns. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my goodness, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels.
Cortejar a las
Men,
damiselas.
a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. 'Cause without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
¿Esto qué será? Divirtámonos un poco.
Come on, let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game student from Oxenford taught me. Someone starts by saying, I've never, and finishing the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing?
Ojo,
downs
yo
the
nunca,
shot.
nunca.
Then it's the next guy's turn.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus.
En el juego pasado sí lo hizo.
How about that? Expected Geralt might have, but you? Eskel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns.
Con cuernos son mi debilidad.
Right,
qué pedo.
my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers.
Ay, ese no me acuerdo. De hecho, sí. Con esta Kira Metz. Geralt se despertó en chones.
Geralt? Lambert's a lost cause, but you?
¿Qué diría Papa
What would
Vesemir?
Papa Vesemir say?
Think Papa Vesemir would have drank that round too.
All right, Geralt, your turn. I've never...
Tomado Fistek.
Taken Fistek. Eskel. Really?
Once, with that succubus.
Right, men. Let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Más.
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
Sí que toman estos vatos. ¿Tienes algún problema conmigo? Me caes bien, lo sabes.
Lambert, bud, gotta tell you something.
Yeah?
Sometimes you're a real jackass, but I love you, brother.
And sometimes you're a real blowhard. But damn it, I'd go to hell and back for you. Come here, you oaf. Damn. Broke.
Good thing it was empty. Huh. Where's Eskel? Should have been back by now. We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
Right, you can take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper wandered off to? He could be beleaguered, I wager.
Es un trabajo
Oh, man.
para
To the
Vesemir. ¡Hola, bestia! No manches.
Esco.
Spilled some wine and crawled through it.
No, manches, a este paso yo también me voy a marear.
Might have bent over and puked.
Ah, bueno, como quiera no corren, así que... Ok, luego se vino para acá.
Drunk. Get out here.
Borrachín. ¿A dónde fue? ¿Se fue para afuera? No creo.
Eskel, chop, chop.
Eskel. Eskel.
Esco. Esco.
Eskel.
¿A dónde se fue este tonto?
Eskel, chop, chop.
Hey. Hear that?
Sounded like panting of a wounded wyvern. Think he hurt himself close.
Hang in there, brother. We're coming. Esco.
Ah, ya se murió.
Esco.
Ya cayó.
Eskel. Hey, look. There he is.
With his ever faithful little bleeder. Hello, Esco. Wake up.
What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna puke. Three of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. We don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
Nah, espérate, no. Eres un genio. Creía que no ibas a ver más. No sé. Chingue su madre.
Lambert, you're a genius.
Of course I am. So, we inviting the lodge to our bash?
Fuck yeah!
Invitar.
Summon the bitches!
Invocar las zorras. No mames. Muy mal.
All right. How's this work?
Well, a twist here, a turn there, and you gotta say something in Elvish.
Easy peasy, let's do it.
Hey, hang on. When this Ida sees us, We'll scare her off. I mean, we don't look anything like sorceresses.
I know. Yennefer's clothes. Let's dress up. Bags are over there.
What's this thing you got for dressing up?
Shut it, wise ass, or I'll lace your corset up so tight you'll shit in your bloomers.
Tampoco me gusta la idea. No, ya me
I don't really like the idea either.
Fine. But if this Ida refuses to talk to us, it'll be your fault.
Now, I'll do the talking. You two fiddle with the crystals. Camille blood de toi.
Abracadabra.
What is this? Who's that?
So sorry. We were never here.
Guards! More paper, Excellency! No, you oaf. Witches! Witches attacking!
I trust you have an explanation for this. A very good one.
Qué lamentable.
Go to bed. Now.
Que la chingada.
Damn. What a dream.
¿Ya están en eso?
See, everyone's up and at 'em.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento, Lambert.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
¿Averiguaste algo? Pues ya veo que no
Vesemir,
funcionó.
learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with the megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
Thought we got rid of that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night, I...
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
Reúne los ingredientes necesarios, a ver.
You don't know who's strapped in Uma's body. How do you figure the proportions?
Prepara los extractos de las hierbas, y cómo sé cuáles son. A ver.
Meaning you guessed.
Alquimia. Extractos. ¿Es con esto extracto de aparición? De Coliéndido. De Kidna. Mira, muy bien. Todos los que puedo hacer. Y de Gallotris. Excelente. Ahora sí. Misiones. Es esto, ¿no? Los extractos de las hierbas. ¿Qué más puedo hacer? Sustancias alquímicas. ¿Qué más? Ahí está, excelente. ¿Qué más? Parece que ya nada, ¿verdad? No, solamente alcohol. Y pues no, nada, bye.
Potions ready. Tools, too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel, make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
Lágrimas de madre.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock. Killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly.
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
Jugo de centeno salvaje.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Geralt, next potion.
Savia de hierba de lanza.
O-E-C-K Finn.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he'd... Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags. On it. I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No, the trial. If that's Ciri in there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless. Thought about that?
Yen sabe lo que hace.
I trust Yen. She knows what she's doing.
Don't doubt that. But do we know what she's doing? She tell you how likely this is to work?
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well.
Geralt, maybe you oughta...
Come now, Eskel. I shan't bite you. Just do it.
that normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it, or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
No, I'm just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake. I don't know. Tell me a story.
Heard about the time Ciri and I went ice skating?
No, not that I recall.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first. Then she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. I'd never been before. But she insisted. As soon as we hit the ice, she started skating circles around me, hollering, "No, not like that. Footwork. One, then the other. Crossover. No, wrong. Break with the heel of your skate, not the toes." Needless to say, from then on...
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery. Never severe. Caniatad. Never severe. Coal. Arriva. Endir. No. No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
Koal. Kaniatad.
Nevid Sabir. Koal, Kaniatad. Nevid. Kariva. Endir.
Geralt, the phylactery, open it!
Kanitad. Taran Anada. Dis.
¿Un elfo? Pero parece ser un elfo antiguo, no parece...
Have a look?
You know him?
Yes. An elf. An owl. A sage.
Where is Ciri?
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
A ver, ¿qué quiere de ella? No me acuerdo.
What's it want from Ciri?
Her blood. Elder blood. To open the gate. We cannot allow this.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yvain. Arwen. Siren.
In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. I tried to protect her. But the curse. The hunt has not found the Isle as yet. It is a matter of time. But if she leaves, they will detect her at once.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Is he gonna make it?
I can't... No. You saw.
Not all went as planned. I lifted the curse, but
The trial has wrought havoc in his body. Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before, too many.
Toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through, do you understand?
Voy en busca de Ciri.
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Avila? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
Estaremos esperando.
We'll be waiting for them, swords in hand.
Yes. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
we plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
Do we have a choice? Besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic.
Reuniré aliados.
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here.
¿Ya ves? A este punto es cuando te das cuenta que haber ayudado a todos los que ayudaste sí sirvió de algo. Solo espero que no me haya faltado nadie. Ok, a ver, si lo recuento, pues tenemos a Kira Metz, a Leto, a Roach, a Triss, a Siggy Ruben, a quién más. En Skellige tenemos a los dos hijos Ancrite. Tenemos al hechicero druida. Él también, no lo ayudamos porque no hay una misión para ayudarlo, pero él sí viene como quiera porque conoce muy bien a Ciri. ¿Quién más? ¿Quién más? Ah, y esta Triss pues va a reunir a varias hechiceras. Entre ellas esta que no tiene ojos, la que el rey Radovid nos pidió encontrar por él, pero como no hicimos la misión, la ignoramos. Aquí sí nos viene a ayudar. De hecho, esta es una misión que no hacerla beneficia más que hacerla. Entre otras hechiceras más que ahorita no me acuerdo.
I've Avila to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
Vamos a hacer una especie de Avengers unidos.
Uninvited guests.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf, and give Cirilla our love.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
Bafel Elen. Ok, la isla de las brumas. ¡Excelente! Uf. Pues venga, pues ya sabemos lo que hay que hacer. Habla con amigos que puedas ayudarte a derrotar a Cacería y pídeles que te acompañen. Excelente, excelente. Bueno, vamos a hacer una última cosita. Además tenemos un nuevo punto. Vamos a abrir. Yo creo que vamos a desbloquear esta. Excelente. ¿Esto cuándo se desbloquea? Hasta el nivel 26. Bueno, un nivel más. Oh, de hecho, ahora que me acuerdo, ¿ya podemos usar esto o no? Ah, no, era hasta el nivel 27. Es verdad, es verdad. ¿Esto qué? ¿Destino? Por alguna razón se me quitaron. Ok, perfecto. Bueno, pues vamos a dejar el video aquí porque pues ya se alargó demasiado. El siguiente video pues ya recuperaremos a Ciri y hablaremos con todos nuestros posibles aliados. Así que pues nada, esto ya está por acabarse. Literalmente trayendo a Ciri y a los aliados va a empezar la guerra. Y terminando la guerra pues se acaba el juego. Así que pues bueno, nos veo en la próxima. Chao, chao.